All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or out of Staten Island, my homeboro, Brooklyn. Back in the video is going to be on the Washington football team and their potential new name change. Now, I've always called them the Redskins. They always be the Redskins to me. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Even if they do change the names to something cooler, I'll probably still like slip up and call them the Redskins every now and then. But it is what it is. I thought them changing the name in the first place was stupid, but of course 2020 was the year of the woke renaissance. The woke renaissance, so everything became offensive. So the Redskins, the owner Dan Snyder, I guess he finally collapsed under pressure and decided to change the name or get rid of the name. My thing is this: all these smart people in the room, and you couldn't think of anything better than the Washington football team. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my all these smart people in the room. You couldn't think of any better than that. That's just kind of pathetic, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this. Washington Redskins fans respond to survey on team's new potential names. Fans of the Washington Redskins gave their thoughts following a survey on what the team's new name should be. I had my ideas. I thought like something like the Washington Generals or the Americans or the Soldiers, something like that. Because, of course, it's D.C. is the nation's capital. The other teams, the baseball team is called the Washington Nationals. The hockey team is called the Washington Capitals. So you can't use those. I mean, you could, for all you don't know, the Arizona Cardinals used to be in St. Louis. So they'd be the St. Louis Cardinals. So you had the St. Louis Cardinals football team, St. Louis Cardinals baseball team. For all you don't know, the reason why the New York Giants are often referred to sometimes as the New York football Giants is because the San Francisco Giants used to be in New York. They used to be in New York. I mean, most people who know baseball probably know that, but that's why the Giants are often referred to as the football Giants, because you had two Giants. So, I mean, you could change it to Nationals or Capitals if you wanted to, and just call them the Washington Football Capitals or Washington Football Nationals, but I think the other team's owners would have a problem with that. But this is what it is. And as we all know, the Washington Wizards used to be the Washington Bullets, but because back in the day, D.C. was referred to as the murder capital. That's where you get that, that infamous title from, of murder capital, because DC used to be that. So they changed it from Bullets to Wizards, just to let y'all know a little history lesson. But anyway, season ticket holders got different lists of potential names for the team. Some Manama wasn't happy with the 10 name options he got to vote on. The new names were not ones that I cared for at all. I think that there was that was Washington 32. That was Washington 32 FC, which I'm guessing means 32 football clubs. He said, fan Ted Abella said he would like to stay away from anything with the word red in it. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel so bad for these NFL owners, man. Well, I mean, I really can't. They got their spines beaten out and their balls cut off by these liberal idiots. And the reason why the liberal media attacked the NFL so hard, I think most people figured this out, is because the NFL, football, American football is, other than combat sports, in America, it's the most popular expression of masculinity on planet Earth. Even though most people in football are mama's boys, but that's whatever. Football is the ultimate expression of masculinity in America, other than maybe combat sports. Nothing against baseball and basketball, but in football, you're imposing your will on another man. You're hitting them, you're going at war with him, stuff like that. So the liberal movement, their attitude is, if we can get these big, bad, tough football players to bend the knee to the feminist movement, the LGBTQ movement, then all these other men will have to fall in line. Of course, that's not going to work, but that's what their thinking is. But anyway, the new name, I already read that. Let's try to be original versus maybe trying to appease some fans so you can potentially keep the fight song. Yeah, the fight song is Hail to the Redskins, by the way, where it was. Abella said adding that name, such as the Washington Monarchs, the Washington Swifts, or the Washington Rubies, made absolutely no sense to him. Well, monarchs, that implies royalty, a king. I mean, of course, America, we elect presidents to quote unquote run the country, but he's in a way a king per se. What he does not want though is for the team to pick a name that's potentially related to Native American heritage. Man, fuck them bastards. With all due respect, fuck them bastards, man. I'm a little concerned about Warriors. I do not want to go through this again. As a fan, I just want to go through this once and never have to deal with it ever again, Abella said. Man, look. Washington Warriors, you keep the W on the side of the helmet. You got that alliteration of WW, Washington Warriors. And, Fuck all that. Fuck what these motherfuckers think, I don't see them coming for the Kansas City Chiefs or the Florida State Seminoles, I don't see nobody going for the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? And let's just scroll down. You can read this if you want to. Here's the article, WTOP. Here's some of the names fans got. The Washington Rubies, Washington Commanders, Pilots, Renegades, Rising, Warriors, Armada, Swifts, the DC Football Club, that's stupid as hell, Griffins, Brigade, Royals, Icons, Red Hogs, Aviators, Wayfarers, Red Wolves, Monarchs, and Demon Cats. Honestly, of these names, I like the Red Wolves. I like the Red Hogs, I like the Commanders. I like that. The Warriors, of course. I like those. Honestly. Red Wolves, you can keep the red color, the red theme, Hail to the Red Wolves. Keep the fight song, shit like that. Or the Red Hogs. Now, for all you don't know NFL history, the Washington Redskins offensive line in the 80s and early 90s, they were known as the Hogs. Because they were big, tough, brute offensive linemen. They were known as the Hogs. So Red Hogs, in a way, could be like a tribute to them, per se. Or you can sell it as we're giving a tribute to our offensive line. That was really the greatest era for probably in Redskins football history, the 80s and 90s. They won 3 Super Bowls. But Red Hogs, you can pass that off as tribute to the Hogs. I like Red Wolves just because that's a cool name. Whatever. All you Washington fans, you guys comment down below. What name do you like? You can go read this. You can read this on your own. Personally, I go with Red Wolves, and even though I'm a Giants fan, so I hope we still y'all can have Red Wolves, y'all can have Monarchs. Hopefully, my Giants are still gonna kick y'all asses. I'm just playing. Y'all got that monster defensive line and that monster Chase Young, who's probably gonna be the next great pass rusher in the NFL, taking the baton from Aaron Donald, who took it from J.J. Watt. But that's going to be it for this video. See you all.